She was born in 1960 in Shillong, the capital of India's Meghalaya state, where she studied political science, history, and education at St. Mary's College. Although she avoided politics, she did work for increased transparency of the public institutions in her region and for improvement in the area of human rights. After the 2005 enactment of the Freedom of Information Law, which provided citizens with the right to demand information from local institutions, and in the face of a bureaucratic system empowered by legal impunity, she worked assiduously as an activist for the freedom to acquire information. She joined the Civil Women's Organization, formed in 2007 in order to end violence against women, domestic violence, and corruption, and she became its president in 2008. In the rural region where she lived, she was vocal in instances of violence towards women, rape, and sexual abuse firsthand. Acting on a tip from the Assam region, where child sex trafficking was on the increase, she worked to organize a rescue operation. She also conducted grassroots work to eliminate obstacles that poor female agricultural workers face in securing their rights. She revealed that the agencies charged by the state with distributing food to the needy were not doing their jobs, and that the state was remiss in its monitoring of the situation. She drew attention to the economic exploitation brought by illegal agricultural and nutritional policy. She launched sit-ins against the state's expulsion policies in the area of agriculture, which allowed them to take land from local people and forced them to move elsewhere. She was arrested during such a protest in November 2013. In 2018, upon complaints that an influential school principal had sexually abused some teachers and students, and used corporal punishment, she took the issue to the courts and had the principal arrested. The turning point in her defense of rights came in 2018, with the revelation of ongoing mining corruption in the Meghalaya region's Janita Hills. She conducted studies of the illegal mining activity in the region, which had led to many people losing their land and their lives. She learned that they had dug pits that resembled rat holes, and had children small enough to fit working in these holes. Polluting the environment and causing animal deaths as well, these practices were outlawed by the Environmental Court in 2014, but the unlicensed mining in the region had not stopped. In fact, state authorities had cooperated for years with a coal mining mafia consisting of coal mine owners and financiers. She made this known to the public, and while taking photographs of the excavation trucks hauling coal illegally, she was attacked by a 30 to 40 member gang from the mafia. Seriously injured in the attack, she spent a month in intensive care. Following the attack, she stated that she would not retreat, and that the attack in fact strengthened her conviction that she was doing the right thing. This drew the attention of the international action groups and organizations, and she gained their support. When the defendants in the mining truck case were arrested by the police, but later released after pressure from the coal mafia, she announced this to the public. She suffered the censure of the local people, who feared that stopping the mining would leave them without a living. Despite this, she continues her work against illegal mining in order to protect the rights of the poor, child laborers, and the environment. From the beginning of work to defend the rights of others, she has publicized the rights violations suffered by women and the stories of how these stories are covered up. She speaks out boldly against the corruption in the state's policies in agriculture and relieving poverty, and willingly takes on the risk to her life as she makes the years-long illegal mining operation known to the public. For her continued struggle against all obstacles to defend the rights of the poor, women, children, and the disadvantaged in the region where she lives, and the protection of the environment that will ensure their future, the award goes to Agnes Kharshiing.